A frigid November night, 1978, in quiet Pennsylvania woods. Lisa and Mark, a young couple, desperately sought to mend their unraveling lives. With only a tent and fragile hopes, they ventured deep. Far beyond any hunter's trail, the silence clung. Not the peaceful quiet they craved, but a suffocating stillness, where even the wind refused to stir. As night descended, the air grew so cold, each breath felt stolen. Frost whispered against their tent, like skeletal fingers scratching to get in. Half asleep, Lisa heard it, a heavy, deliberate dragging sound. Something vast pulled itself inch by inch across the carpet of dead leaves. She jolted Mark awake. His face paled as their lantern sputtered and died, plunging them into a blackness so absolute they saw nothing. A low, guttural sound vibrated through the soil. Lisa felt a cold breath on her neck. Mark, shaking, drew his hunting knife, disbelieving his own words. The forest exploded. Something enormous slammed the tent, flattening them. A stench of rot and blood filled the air as claws ripped the fabric. In blind panic, they scrambled out into the freezing night. Barefoot, stumbling over roots and stones, they tore through the black maze of trees. Yet no matter how fast they ran, the dragging footsteps followed. Guttural chanting rose and fell in a language not of this world. They burst into a clearing. The moon revealed a decrepit cabin, hunched against the tree line, its windows blind, its roof sagging. With no choice, they staggered inside, slamming the warped door. But relief never came. The cabin itself seemed to breathe around them. Outside, deep, guttural voices rose, circling in a ritualistic chant. Small, pale, translucent hands scratched at the windows. Mark held Lisa tight as the door bulged inward, warping under immense weight. Through cracks, too many wide, gleaming eyes peered in. Then just before dawn, the chanting stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest exhaled a silence so deep, it felt like drowning. Days later, rescuers found them. Their clothes shredded, skin raw, hair white as bone. Their eyes, vacant and haunted, would never again focus. The forest remains, swallowing hikers, leading to that cursed clearing. The cabin waits, a place where breath fogs even in summer. Linger past nightfall and you'll hear dragging footsteps. Faint voices like your own will call you closer, begging you never to leave.